Well, first is, before we can talk about Dangote project, you got to talk about Dangote. Because Dangote is the richest black person in the world, the richest African. And he could be investing all these billions of dollars that he has outside of Africa. Well, he's not. He's investing billions and billions of dollars in his home country, Nigeria. He's investing billions and billions of dollars in his mother continent, which is Africa. So I'm going to start first by saying that he believes, Aliko Dangote believes so much in Nigeria, and that's why he's investing in Nigeria. He believes so much in Africa. That's why he's investing in Africa. And I think that's what we need to do. African capital, developing African economies. And so that's on that side. If you look at what he's investing in, in terms of businesses, it's a whole range of stuff. Take, for example, cement. Dangote Industries today manufacture and sell 49 million metric tons of cement. They are probably one of the largest manufacturers of cement in the world today. Nigeria and Africa, used to be net importers of cement. Today, thanks to his work, Nigeria is a net exporter of cement. Take the petrochemical industry that he has gotten into, the refinery here and the petrochemical complex that he has here. Massive, massive investment of over $16.5 billion or so that he has put into that. And what does that do? You have many countries depending on import of petroleum products. They import aviation fuel, they import gasoline, they import polypropylene, and all of that. But that's because they don't have the industrial manufacturing capacity to do that. So he does that. And the size of the refinery here is 650,000 barrels per day. And out of that, they can make 33 million metric tons of products of different kinds. Aviation oil, they can make gasoline, they can make polypropylene, and all of that. So that tells you that this is an industrial complex that can actually do, first, import substitution. Second, diversifying exports out of petroleum products that Nigeria has in abundance. Third, it will stabilize actually even the supply of these products all across Nigeria, but also in other markets. And also what it does, what I find tremendous, is that it can earn a lot of foreign exchange for Nigeria, which will help to stabilize the currency in Nigeria. So that is fantastic. But above the money, it's the jobs, it's the lives and the livelihoods that have been touched. I walk around this complex and I see young, talented engineers, young people that are all working all over this place. And so that's what we want. Smart people, young people, being used to do world-class stuff. I think that's very important. And I look at the fertilizer that he has. He has fertilizer plant, which is 3 million metric tons of urea. That's a lot of fertilizer. That will bring the price of fertilizer down. That will make sure that Nigeria and African countries have access to fertilizers, and that will help to raise productivity of agriculture and assure food security, not only in Nigeria, but also for African countries. So whether it is from cement, whether it's from petrochemical, or whether it's from fertilizer, the guy is everywhere investing his money where his heart is, in Nigeria and in Africa.
I think African Development Bank, in partnership with International Finance Corporation, they have actually given us total of about $450 million. I think now we paid about 150. We still have about $300 million or so to pay them. So it's been a very, very good cooperation between us and the bank. At the beginning of the project, that was when they gave us the money for the fertilizer. So we're really very grateful, and it has really helped in completing the project.
So this is a very transformative project, not just for Nigeria, but for Africa. You have potentially the largest petroleum refinery, not just in Africa, but potentially in the world. And you have really one of the largest nitrogen-based, fertilizer plants. It's very important also for preserving forex, for Nigeria through import substitution, especially in a commodity in which Nigeria produces competitively, which is crude oil. Okay, there's no reason for Nigeria to be importing refined petroleum products when it produces its own crude. And for us, that means industrialization. This is the beginning of transformative industrialization in Africa, in areas in which we produce commodities very competitively and we export that to the rest of the world. And this is also fantastic for Africa. The potential to export this to other African countries using the African Continental Free Trade Area is a further opportunity for the Dangote Group. And we would like to continue to encourage African industrialists like the Dangote, like Alhaji Aliko Dangote, to continue to reinvest in Africa.
The first time I visited this project was in 2013. At that time it was all trees and bush, and down the road, God has blessed it. And this is what Nigeria needs to get out of the woods. I used to be in the downstream business. I used to own Zenon. I used to own Cote, which I exited and diversified in the power sector because I could see the future of this project. This is a project that will grant economic power to Nigerians, and the economic power in the downstream sector in refining will shift to Nigeria. Think of it, we produce over 1 million barrels a day, and almost every barrel is being taken out of the country for refining, creating jobs for foreigners. So things have to change. Thank you.